Hello, everyone. Welcome back to John English Talks.
I'm Olivia.
And I'm John. We're so happy to see you here today, whether you're at home, in the park, or maybe even listening while walking. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, and before we start, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. It really helps us bring more lessons like this to you.
Absolutely. And stay tuned until the end because we have a fun question of the day for you, plus 5 important words and phrases you can use right after this podcast.
Great. So, John, how was your day today?
Oh, it was busy, but good. I had some meetings, drank way too much coffee, and finally had time to take a short walk. What about you, Olivia?
Sounds like a very productive day. Mine was calm, actually. I read a book, made some notes for today's podcast, and went shopping for some snacks.
Ah, snacks. Always important.
Yes, very important. And this is exactly what we're going to talk about today, how to talk about your day in English. Many of our listeners ask us, how can I tell my friends or colleagues about my day in English?
That's right. Talking about your day is one of the most useful things in everyday English. It helps you connect with people and practice speaking naturally.
Exactly. So today, we're going to show you how to do it in a simple and friendly way with examples, short sentences, and new words.
So, Olivia, when someone asks, "How was your day?" what do you usually say?
I usually say something simple first, like, my day was good, thank you. And yours?
Yes, that's very polite. But sometimes people want more details. They want to know what you actually did.
Right. And that's when you can use small sentences to describe your activities. For example, I went to the park, or I had a busy day at work.
Exactly. And remember, you don't need long or complicated sentences. Short sentences are perfect for natural conversation.
Absolutely. And we can also add feelings. For example, I had a fun day, or I was a little tired after work.
Oh, yes. Adding feelings makes your conversation more interesting.
So let's do a little practice. Imagine I ask you, John, how was your day? What would you say in 2 sentences?
Okay. My day was good. I went to the coffee shop with a friend and then studied English for 1 hour.
Perfect. Very natural and easy to understand.
And now I can ask you, Olivia, how was your day?
My day was nice. I cleaned my room, cooked lunch, and watched a short movie.
Perfect. See, this is how we can talk about our day.
Another tip is to use time words to make your story clear. For example, in the morning, or after lunch,
Yes, time words help people follow your story. For example, you can say, in the morning, I had a meeting. Then, in the afternoon, I went shopping.
Exactly. And you can also say, later, I watched TV, or in the evening, I cooked dinner.
Very simple, very clear.
And don't worry if your sentences are short. That's completely fine. Native speakers also use short sentences when talking about their day.
That's a great point. Short sentences make your English sound natural.
Now let's talk about activities and verbs. Some very common verbs we use to talk about our day are wake up, go, do, have, eat, watch, study, clean, meet.
Right, let's use them in sentences. For example, I woke up at 7 a.m., I went to school, I studied English, or I watched a movie.
And also don't forget about meet. For example, I met my friend for coffee, or I met my teacher after class.
Yes, these are very useful verbs for everyday conversation.
And we also use phrases for feelings, like I was tired, I was happy, I was bored, I had fun.
That's true. So a short story about your day could be, I woke up at 7 a.m., I had breakfast, I went to work, I met my friend for coffee. In the evening, I watched TV. I was tired but happy.
Perfect. That's a full day in just a few sentences.
Let's make it more fun. Olivia, can you tell me about a day last week that was interesting?
Sure. Last Friday was very interesting. In the morning, I went to the bakery and bought fresh bread. Then I met my friend Anna and we had coffee together.
That sounds lovely. What did you talk about with Anna?
Oh, we talked about movies, books, and our weekend plans. In the afternoon, I went to the park and read a book.
Very relaxing. And in the evening?
In the evening, I cooked dinner and watched a short movie before going to bed. I was very happy and relaxed.
Great! That's a perfect example of talking about your day. Short sentences, clear order, and feelings included.
Yes, and you can notice how we naturally use time words, verbs, and feelings together.
Now, let's teach our listeners 5 important words and phrases to talk about their day.
Perfect. Our first word is busy.
Busy means you have a lot of things to do. For example, I was busy today. I had many tasks at work.
You can also say, I was busy, but it was fun.
Second word is relax.
Relax means to rest or do something calm. For example, after work, I like to relax by listening to music.
Third phrase is have a great day.
This is something we say to others. For example, I hope you have a great day.
Fourth word is later.
Later is used to talk about something that happens after now. For example, I will go shopping later.
And fifth word is feel.
Feel is used to talk about emotions. For example, I feel happy today, or I feel tired after work.
Let's repeat them together quickly. Busy, relax, have a great day, later, and feel.
Busy, relax, have a great day, later, and feel.
Perfect. Now it's summarize everything we learned today.
First, when someone asks, how was your day? You can answer with short, simple sentences. For example, I woke up at 7 a.m., I went to work, I met my friend, I watched TV.
Second, use time words like in the morning, after lunch, in the evening, later. They make your story clear.
Third, use common verbs and activities. Wake up, go, do, have, eat, watch, study, clean, meet.
Fourth, include your feelings like I was happy, I was tired, I was relaxed.
And fifth, remember our 5 words and phrases: busy, relax, have a great day, later, and feel.
Perfect. And now it's time for our question of the day.
Yes, we want you to write in the comments, tell us about your day using one of the new words we learned today.
For example, you can say, today I was busy, but I feel happy, or I relaxed later.
And remember, the key is practice. The more you talk about your day, the easier and more natural your English will become.
Exactly. Don't worry about making mistakes. Short, clear sentences are enough. And try to include verbs, time words, and feelings.
Yes, and you can even do this with a friend or record yourself talking about your day.
Great idea. Recording yourself helps you listen to your English and improve quickly.
And don't forget to enjoy the process. Talking about your day is also a fun way to share your life with others.
All right, that's it for today's podcast. We hope you enjoyed it and learned some useful tips to talk about your day in English.
Yes, and remember to practice the 5 new words: busy, relax, have a great day, later, and feel.
Don't forget to subscribe to John English Talks, hit the like button, and share this podcast with your friends who are learning English.
Next week, we will talk about how to order food in English, so stay tuned.
Thank you so much for listening. Practice every day, talk about your day, and have fun learning English.
Bye, everyone. See you next time.
Bye. Have a great day.